What's going on, guys? Listen, if you're not making $100 a day, then you might be doing something wrong. Now, guys, $100 a day can keep your bills away. And we're talking working 5 days a week. That's $500 every single week. Now, that's $2,000 a month, and you still get weekends off. But if you want to hustle, like me, well, maybe you want to work 7 days a week, okay? Make $700 a week. We're talking like 2,800, close to $3,000 a month by making $100 a day. Now you can make $100 a day in a variety of ways. Okay, one way, I'm gonna give you a couple ways. Okay, one way I do it, trading stocks. Yup, trading stocks. You buy 100 shares of a company, it goes up $1, you make $100. That simple. You buy 50 shares of a company and it goes up $2, you make $100. Very simple. Now that's just one of the ways that I make $100 a day. Another way I like to make $100 a day when I used to work would have been through my job. Okay, and you're talking to a guy who used to make $8 an hour. Okay, I'd put in 40 hours a week and barely make any money at all. I mean, we're talking like 360 a week, maybe 300 a week, if that, working 40 hours at $8 an hour. So good thing minimum wage is a lot higher now. We're talking $12, $15 an hour for some of you to work a minimum wage job now. Geez, 40 hours in a single week at $12 an hour. Guys, that's $500. Okay? So there's a way to make $100 a day very easily, right? 12 times 8, $100, right? $12 an hour times 8 hours. Some people can work 10 hours, right? Make $120. Or if you get that overtime, you make a little bit extra on overtime. Now, another great way, okay, DoorDash right now. DoorDash is easily paying me $100 a day. Now, Johnny, why? Why DoorDash is probably what you're asking. If you're making $100 a day in the stock market, a couple $100 at your job. Now, look, guys, we're talking minimum wage job here. All right. Before I got out of the food industry as a general manager running restaurants, okay, I've run several restaurants in the United States, and I was making more like $200 or $300 a day, plus making $100 with my stocks, plus still doing some type of side income, YouTube, right? DoorDash, eBay, Amazon, affiliate marketing. But to make $100 a day, why not start DoorDash? Why not start with a job and DoorDash? In 5 hours of DoorDashing, you could make $100. Okay, so maybe you work at your job for 8 hours, you make $100, minimum wage, $12 an hour. Then you DoorDash 5 hours at night or in the morning, whichever opportunity or time is available to you, right? And you make $100. Now we're talking $200 a day. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. You make $200 a day, we're talking easy $1,000 a week. Okay, 5 days. Or you still get your weekends off if you want. And that's exactly how you can hustle and make $100 a day, guys. You could work a minimum wage job for 8 hours. You can DoorDash for 5 hours, and you could trade for 1 to 2 hours, and you can make $100 at each one of those levels. Now, if you want to take it up a notch, do all three. Why even pick and choose? Why even bother picking and choosing? Do both. Do all of them, right? Have a job, trade stocks, and DoorDash. And if you see stuff outside that you could resell while you're DoorDashing, maybe you eBay, maybe you resell, right? Maybe you detail some cars. Maybe while you're out DoorDashing, you see a car that looks really good, that's dirty, but maybe it's a Corvette. Maybe you have some equipment on you. You ask the guy, you find the owner, you wait till he comes out or something, and you ask him if you can detail his car. You know, if detailing a car in your area is $50, undercut it to $40. If it's $100, undercut it to $60 or $50, right? It's all about hustling and figuring out how to make money. And in your area, I guarantee you, if I were to go to your area, I could find at least 3 ways to make $100 every single day. Guaranteed.